GRAZ Austria.
What to see on a winter afternoon in Graz? To begin with the Mora River, and the main landmark of the city Schlossberg Hill, which offers the most beautiful panoramic view of 360 degrees on the city and its surroundings. The most beautiful photos and recordings are made from this place. But first, let's take a quick look at a futuristic blue building by the Mora River, which houses the Museum of Contemporary Art Kunsthaus. This unusual building represents the harmony between old and new Graz. The building was designed by English architects Colin Fournier and Sir Peter Cook. This architectural wonder is covered with 1,066 elements made of acrylic glass. Because of its specific architecture, the locals call it friendly alien. Inside the museum are also the administration of the Kunsthaus, GRAZ Austria, restaurant and media lounge. Near this unusual building there's another unusual facility on the Mora River, a floating platform in the shape of a shell consisting of a cafe, restaurant, playground for children and an open-air theater, Morin Cell. Graz is a creative, student city with different styles of architecture. The best way to get to know the city is on foot, but watch out for trams and bicycles. Graz, German Graz, formerly also known as Grac, is the second largest city in Austria. It is located at the foot of the Schlossberg Hill and along the Mora River. The city is known for its old city center, one of the most preserved in Central Europe. The center is full of wonderful facades and perfect architecture, so this medieval town is the perfect place for enjoyment, photography and recording. The city has excellent public transport, which includes modern trams and buses. A short walk from the Museum of Contemporary Art, you reach the Hauptplatz, the main square in Graz. The square is dominated by the magnificent building of the City Hall Rathaus. The current appearance of the palace dates back to 1893, which replaced the previous town house from 1550. The building looks impressive and dominates the square. During the Middle Ages, Hauptplatz was the center of public life and trade during fairs and markets. Merchants usually lived in this area, in beautiful houses with decorated facades, along narrow cobbled streets. On the corner of Hauptplatz and Sporgasse is located a fantastic house into parts, built in the 13th century. The building is decorated with a stunning facade in the Baroque style, with decorations of leaves and flowers. Today it is located in this building, Swarovski Jewelry Store. In the center of Hauptplatz, there is a dedicated fountain, Archduke Johanna 178-1859, known as the Prince of Styria. He was born in Florence and belonged to Habsburg-Lorraine family. He had a huge impact on innovation in the field of industrialization, agricultural development, education, trade and culture in Graz in the Styria region. For female figures surround his statue and symbolize for rivers Mora, Drava, Enns and San, which flowed through the region of Styria, around its old borders. In this square, there is also Adler Pharmacy, the oldest in Graz in Austria. In the square, small trucks with food, they serve traditional hot sausages with mustard, sandwiches, chestnuts, local beer.
The last day goes, they expand and shrink. Memories blur faster than you think. One moment's forever, the next just a blink. And this the last day time we sink or swim. So hold on tight to now, 'cause time will wait for you. And this the last day flow, each second's precious true.
Hauptplatz is the starting point for exploring the city. There are several ways for you to climb Schlossberg Hill. First, you can go up and down, over 260 steps on one side of the hill. Another way is to take the elevator, or buy an attractive funicular, which will take you to the top in a few minutes. The ticket price is €3 for adults, and €1.5 for children. It runs regularly every 15 minutes. A nice way to get out on the Schlossberg Hill is an easy walk, interesting and beautiful streets. The streets in the city center will impress you with its incredible architecture. The facades are painted in incredible colors, and they look beautiful. Along the way, you can enjoy interesting cafes and shops. Walking further along the footpath, you reach the clock tower. The clocks were made in 1712 and are still working. The entire city center can be seen from the Schlossberg hill and its beautiful viewpoints. The Chinese pavilion was built in 1890. From this place there is a beautiful view of the city and the Mora River. Since 1839, this area has been turned into a public park. Today it is a perfect place to enjoy a walk, relaxation, and a fascinating view of the city. Glockenturm, the bell tower, is 34 meters high and was built in 1588. The largest Liesel bell in Styria, which weighs 4,632 kilograms, is located inside this tower.
Stali smo u žičaru, to je pomalo neobično, znači kao voz, ali može da stane do 20 ljudi.
Gas is the main street in the city. It is also a pedestrian zone, and the main shopping street with various fashion brands, cafes, and shops. Graz is a lively city worth visiting. If you like this little movie, like, subscribe to the channel and choose the next movie.